Hello world, my name is KAGE, and I'm here making this video today because this past Monday, KBW was going to upload another video, but this channel was hacked by none other than Cameron Jackson, who put up a highlight reel of himself and a promo calling me out. For those of you who do not know Cameron Jackson, he is a backyard wrestler. He's from New York, New Jersey area. He's wrestled for companies like BEW in New York, UWE in New York, and then he also travels down to VTW in North Carolina for bigger crossover shows. He's been doing this for a few years. I've known him for a while. I've even done his podcast a couple times. He's very funny. He's an entertaining guy. He even is in a group now called the Follow That Club or Follow That Crew, the FTC, whatever it's called, with none other than KBW alumni Big Time Mike, as well as another backyard wrestler named Drew Hood. Now, if you don't know him, go look him up. You saw some of the highlights if you watched the video. The dude's good, but it's just that, good. And for some reason, lately, he's been calling me out nonstop. Ever since I ended KBW and have been following my dream and pursuing my professional wrestling career, he somehow has took offense to that. He somehow has gotten mad about that. And he's had a few things to say about me. And so he's been making videos and tweeting at me for months, calling me out for months, putting videos on his little channel, getting around 40 or 50 views, calling me out. Oh man, I remember when I had my first beer. He's even said some things about my failed attempts at trying to revive KBW in certain ways. And because I was unsuccessful at reviving it, I've turned all things over to AK-47, and that's why he's been making these open challenge videos. But that's not enough for Cameron Jackson for some reason, and he's really mad about it. And I haven't said anything or replied to Cameron Jackson or responded in any way because, quite simply, Cameron Jackson is not on my level. Cameron Jackson is a big fish in a small pond while I'm a shark swimming in the ocean. Like, when it comes down to it, there's a long list of guys that if I was going to come back and wrestle in a backyard for, I'd do it against someone I respected. And unfortunately, Cameron Jackson is not on that list. How can I say this without being too disrespectful? Lions don't concern themselves with the opinion of sheep. And quite simply, Cameron Jackson, you're sheep. And you're calling out a lion. So, Cam, why? Why are you doing this? I've been trying to figure it out, you know. I've been trying to ignore it. You know, I've tried to not worry about it. Because quite simply, I don't give a damn. But, through his connections with Big Time Mike, who has access to this channel, he got in, stopped the KBW video that was going up, and put his own video up with the highlight reel and the promo towards me. And Cam, I understand why you did it. I was young once. I was trying to make a name for myself. I was trying to make a splash in the backyard wrestling world. And you think if you call me out and you somehow get a match with me, then it will get more eyes on you. That it will make you a bigger name in the backyard wrestling world. And Cam, though it might, it does nothing for me. So I'll leave your little video up. And I'll let everybody watch it. It's already got almost 2,000 views. So people know about you now. And I hope you're happy about that. You finally got some eyes on you. So take that as a victory. Take that as a win and go home. Because calling me out It's like running in place. It's gonna get you nowhere. I'm too mature for this. I'm too old for this. Because honestly, what did you think was going to happen? I was going to drive hundreds of miles and spend hundreds of money to face you somewhere in a backyard? I've been there and I've done that, and it's simply not worth it. I'm getting paid hard-earned money to drive all over this country and win championships, not on a backyard level, but on a professional level, winning championships. That's what my heart is set on. That's what I'm focused on. Making money, not spending it to wrestle someone in a backyard. It does nothing for me. And it's simply because of that, it's doing nothing for you to keep calling me out. You're like a little fly who won't go away, buzzing around. And so I'm making this video to squash it. Cam, spend your hard-earned time and energy into someone, somewhere that actually cares. And to a match that you can build and a match that you can actually have. Because one versus me is just not going to happen. It was cool. It was funny. It was fun. You know, you've been taking jabs at me. You've been taking jabs at KBW. Cheap shots, low blows, to try to goat me into some sort of match that is quite simply ridiculous. There's no point in it for me. It does nothing for me. And now, me telling you this, I hope you understand, it does nothing for you. You're like that annoying ex-girlfriend who keeps texting and keeps calling and doesn't get it. Doesn't realize they just need to stop. Move on. Do something better with their time and with their life. Cam, I'm going to put it to you as simple as I know how to put it. Stop. Quit. Move on. I'm going to give you your first and final warning, because it's already been blown out of proportion and people want to see this match that I quite frankly do not want to have. Quit. Your first and last warning. Do not talk about me. Do not talk about KBW. Do not talk about my family. No more. You don't mention them. You don't mention me. You don't mention KBW. And I say this. Please heed these words. Hear them and listen good. If you so much as utter the words Cage, KBW, or anything else about my family, Cam, you won't get a match. You'll get something way worse. Because I promise you, look me in my eyes, Cameron Jackson, I promise you, not only will I hurt you, not only will I wrestle circles around you, not only will I embarrass you, but I will beat your black ass from pillar to post and back. You don't want this. You don't want these problems, and you've never seen anyone like me in your backyard wrestling career before. So stop. Quit. Go. Do something productive with your time, because this is simply a waste of it. For the fans that wanted to see this match, I'm sorry, but there'll be plenty of other dream matches and bigger matches that you'll see me face on a pro level that you'll want to see. And doing this doesn't get me closer to those matches. It just brings me back. And I don't want that. So please stay tuned to this channel for more Life and Times of Fuego del Sol and more updates about KBW from AK-47. And have a nice day. Hope this answers everything. And I'll see you soon.